It's time to get pissed off. Where is it? I gotta find it. All right, chat. Here we go. Have you seen this, chat? Have you seen this bullshit? Here, I'll pull it up. Have you seen this shit? Oh, chat, if you seen this clip.
All the K-pop stars in Korea are whores, and all the Korean actresses are whores. Apparently, with every Korean celebrity actress, there's a price tag on their head, and if you're rich enough, like,
can we take podcast mics away from Asians? We need like a 5-year purge. It's this. It's the other shitty one that was like talking about Jason the Ween. It's not even take podcast mics away from everyone. We need a fucking podcast reset. We need a podcast purge. I can't, man. It's because the only thing, because everyone's making a podcast, right? Here's the reason why podcasts fucking suck nowadays. Everyone's making a podcast, so it's oversaturated. Everyone has an opinion. Not everyone's opinion should be heard. Okay, some of you have dog shit opinions, and maybe it's a psyop. Maybe it's a fucking psyop. Maybe they're doing this to take away our free will, okay, or whatever the case. But fuck it, we don't deserve free will. If the podcasts are what we're making, we don't deserve it. Take it away. F students are the inventors. We gotta stop the coddling, man. We gotta stop the coddling. Take the podcast away from everyone, not just the Asians, because I seen some fucking bullshit from white people. I've seen some bullshit from black people. I've seen bullshit everywhere. Take all the podcast mics away. It's over. Please. It's because it's oversaturated, and the only way for your podcast to blow up is you say some insane shit that's like clipped out of context or whatever. I don't even care what the context is before this, right? This is fucking insane. 5,000 for Jennie. What are you in a fucking high school? Do you not know how much money the K-pop industry is worth? You gotta be fucking stupid. And I say that like genuinely. You have to be actually dumb.
Like a Chinese businessman, you can like go to these entertainment companies and request spending a night, even with the top K-pop stars, like even like IU, $500.
The guy's nodding like, yeah. What the fuck is this, man?
My friend that I went to like some summer camp with, right, is like the son of the BMW Air, and
the BMW Air must be fucking fuming right now. Imagine the BMW Air goes up to the sun and is like, did you fucking say this? Did you fucking say that we can buy K-pop idols? He's probably getting slapped in the face because there's no answer, right? He's like, no, dad, I didn't say that. Slap. Or I'm sorry, dad, I said slap. It's just there's no way. There's no way. Why is the cameraman not taking away their mics? Because he's paid, dude. He's on salary. He ain't doing shit.
And Jennie from Blackpink.
Like he paid for her?
Yeah, paid for her and has a video.
I don't. It could be true that someone could sleep with some K-pop idol, right? Because K-pop idols, like, unless they're like under strict eye of the agency, sure, they might have a relationship off camera. Maybe they have a secret relationship, and then scandals appear, and then people get caught, right? But the fact that they think this is how the world works, I believe in the Instagram poopers. Okay, if you don't know, like, sure, like you go to Dubai, you get pooped on, you get paid by like the rich oil barons or whatever.
This video, and that's how I know it was real.
He showed him a video, and that's how he knows it's real. Chat, I have a video of Will Smith eating spaghetti. This is real, chat. This is real. The fucking kid believes anything, man. Oh my fucking god, dude. If Jennie has a sex tape, it would not be a fucking no-name podcast. He would not be telling you. You're a fucking, oh my god, dude. Oh my fucking god. This is the YG leaker all over again. It's people that just want clout so fucking bad. Except this time it's not some teenage girl from Argentina. It's some bartender from New York. Oh my god. I'm gonna pay Uncle $5,000 to spend a day with me in Disney World. If you pay for my flight, I'll pay for the fucking Disney World ticket myself. Rage bait, K-pop bait. It's so bait, man. It's so fucking bait. And I'm biting so hard. I'm getting fished. It's crazy, man. The caption is wrong. She said IU was 500K. Still, you think they're gonna go for 500K? They're a percentage of the fucking national GDP. You think they'll take 500K?
And I was like, what? And
Did
she's
it look
like,
good though?
Did it look good though? No. This kind of like pissed me off. I saw this and I was like, what the fuck? There's known coerced sex in the industry, but one, naming names is crazy, setting yourself for a defamation suit. That is, yeah, these are like teenagers, basically. Like if they're young adults, whatever the case, right? Sure, maybe like 30-year-olds say stupid shit like this all the time. But if you're on social media for more than a few years, you know not to fucking name names. Like, it's actually insane. Single out female entertainers or male entertainers are very much a part of this underbelly reeks of misogyny. Yeah, the Dubai poop thing, right? There's been like suspicion that male Instagram models are also like shipped off or whatever the case, right? Suspicions, guesses. But in those cases, they at least had some type of like believability or plausibility. Here is just sounds like hate. This sounds like just pure hate. And just take the podcast mics away. Let's just stop the podcast. Just close the whole industry down. It's over. It's over. It had a good run. There's too many. My dad told me like a really good quote growing up. And as the more you talk, the more chances you are of being wrong. And guess what? All you do during a podcast, kind of like on stream, right? That's why my short streams are better streams. You just gotta stop. Stop talking. I'm not telling them how to run their podcast or whatever, right? But you don't do it like this. Especially not with like Instagram socials that have your workplace. Like people started contacting like his workplace. I'm not the type of guy to brigade. I'm not gonna be like, guys, go here. This is what their socials are. But it has been leaked. And other people are doing what they do. I don't think it's right. But I also don't think this is right either. I'm not gonna say the evil that you ruin their lives is justified or whatever, but this is not it. This is not it. Hope Jenny sues the fuck out of them since she has representation in the US. Did it look good though? What the absolute fuck is wrong with that girl? They're just clip. They're trying so hard to clip farm. It reeks of desperation more so than like me when I watch Jollibee commercials. No, I'm kidding. This is the same podcast that attacked black women last year. This is fuck. I generally don't care what idols do in their private life as long as it's legal. But this is so nasty to say about anyone. If it's true or not, why do they feel the need to talk about it? This is not one of the reasons I hate podcasts. Get a fucking life. At no point they mention extreme patriarchal culture in colonized South Korea where straight women are refusing to date any men at all because 99% of them are misogynist abusers. And then also someone pointed out her socials. And apparently she doesn't have the cleanest record herself, which is why she thinks like that. It's kind of like a self-report, which is like pretty sad. Right, chat? It's like that type of thought comes from somewhere. It's I don't even know like the best way to there's nothing. It's just like a bunch of people just trying to go viral is what I see this. But of course at the crime scene is Korea Boo. They can't fucking wait, man. Korea Boo hopped on this instantly. Blackpink's Jennie is accused of making sex with a billionaire in a viral video. Not insane fucking headline. Top female K-pop stars can be purchased for sex according to Idol's alleged ex. Going viral, then going to jail instantly. What sucks is if you go viral and you have a channel, your channels are probably tied to your real name in order to be monetized. You're cooked, man. You can't. You're getting sued. It's fucking Jover. Site's so fucking sickening. If Jenner IU sues Wu-Tak and Friends, I hope they sue Korea Boo as well. As Korea Boo has not been like it's just, oh my god. Look at how big the issue has become. Brainless podcaster didn't realize for the hurt from source, mere baseless gossip. No fact at all can be very damaging. Poor Jennie IU with all the haters, especially the Rat Me, Army, you could just name it. Blinks have been at war for almost a decade with God knows who, right? So this is like just fueling the fire, fueling the war. They're going to get, at the end of the day, they're going to get like views on their podcast. They're going to get likes on tweets that talk about them. It's an issue with the whole entire podcast system, right? People say the same thing about React content. Like a lot of reactors say nasty shit and they try to go viral making like really bad takes. It's the same thing. So I'm not defending like reactors. I'm not saying like people that do what I do is better than people that do podcasts. But that is what I'm saying. There's too many, because there's too many, man. Because people realize that React content does not pop off like podcasting does. Podcasting makes more money. The content is easier to make. It's more slop, and all you do is just sit there. There's no production value that is really associated with podcasts. Hell, the most type of production value you do is clip between two people back and forth, right? Not saying my streams are high production value, but it's just podcasts have went south, and this is the result of it. It's sad, man. Just because you're hiding behind a parody account on Twitter doesn't mean you can say shit like that. They just reported them, but they also like outed where they worked. They found their friends and family. They found the person's dad. I'll just read this out loud. I'm gonna redact the parts and then I'll read this out loud. I found some information about blank, one of the podcast members who said, "Do they look good?" She's a medical student. Used to be a model for an adult website. These girls are literally projecting. She's getting doxxed. It's over. Yeah, they have her full account. Yeah, I'll redact the names. I don't want a witch hunt. I don't want a brigade, because usually they do more harm than good, right? Yeah, it's fucking Jover, right? She's a health professional, a medical student, and she's doing this stuff. And then the other post was that she used to do modeling for an adult website. Yeah, let me redact this one too. I don't condone doxing. Like I said, I don't think you should go after anyone's livelihood. Let the legal system handle it. Oh shit, I just realized there's another. They added her down here. I gotta redact that. Yeah, but people are saying like she used to do like modeling, like adult modeling or whatever. But yeah, I would say let the legal system handle it. Chat, there's no need to take justice in your own hands. Especially because what if what if at the end of the day we get more of the clip and we get people on Reddit are saying that, and then the clip starts, right? Because that has happened before. People try to cancel these two podcasters because they said some heinous shit about doing stuff to an inappropriate party, and then they got canceled, and then it was revealed that the clip that made them viral wasn't from their own channel. It was from some other channel, and they took out the part where they said they were reading Reddit posts. I will say that a lot of people are taking these matters into their own hands, and I don't even think that's necessary. I think they're going to get their justice. If anything, you doing that helps them a little bit. So if you find it good in your heart and you stop them from making this a bigger deal before IU's legal team reaches out, or like Jenny's legal team reaches out, then they're really fucked, right? Maybe they get sued for like 100,000 or something. For teenagers or young adults, that's a lot of money. But yeah, some defamation extends. It's just because you're in America doesn't free you from slander. Slander and libel are still like legal things you can sue for. Freedom of speech does not mean freedom of consequence. You learn that young, learn that fast, learn that early. Whatever the case, just learn it, chat. It's not just because you live in the US doesn't mean you can say something. I was just curious, as a 9 to 5 desk where I've seen some stuff before. I'm not gonna yuck your yum. If that's your thing, go for it. As long as you're not hurting nobody. Oh, here's another tweet about this situation. I just compiled a few of those. Imagine if what they're saying is at least 1% true. They're casually talking about K-pop companies being traffickers. Talking about you have a friend who is a client. And also name dropping victims. Rocks for brains. Yeah, it's kind of true. You fucking turned yourself into Sungri. Why the fuck would you do that? Hello? The way that one guy also admitted to watching one of the alleged tapes, and that one girl responded, "Did it look good though?" And if it's true, why did he think it was okay for his friend to film her and then show him it? And then the girl asking if it was good, like the lights are on, but no one is on. The situation just sucks, man. Also calling the victims whores and then saying you watched the video. I doubt it's true. Even if it is, it honestly makes it worse. If it is true, let's say that this does happen, right? Lying and saying you have evidence and whatnot doesn't make the situation better. It's very like that's just for personal clout. That's just, I want more clout, I'm going to lie about it. And I saw the follow-up post that this guy made. He's saying that, let me see if I can find it. All you K-pop stans freaking out right now, get your facts straight. I am not hating or attacking on Jennie, simply telling a story I heard. You said you have video evidence. Oh, or did you just say that for the podcast so the podcast clip can go? Oh, my bad. I forgot you can just say whatever the fuck you want with no consequences on the internet. I forgot. Maybe stay anonymous. Maybe don't have a podcast. Maybe go back to the way it was and just fucking post on an anonymous account. Maybe don't put your face out there. Oh, my bad. I forgot the part where you fucking said IU Jennie. Just name dropped them like nothing. Oh, I had a friend that back. No. Also, I'm not going to say that last part because then someone's going to clip me out of context. No, you said it yourself. You said your friend did it with Jennie. You said it yourself. The switch up Lamau. This is one of the times where I feel like you should have doubled down. If you're going to be an asshole, you got to double down. I thought you wanted the clout, man. What happened? Yeah, the name dropping is clout chasing. I can't believe it. I thought that's what they wanted. Be an asshole straight. Exactly. You wanted the clout. You got the clout. What's wrong? What's wrong, dude? Whoever clipped that left out the context. But honestly, hate all you want. I don't care. Oh, okay. Now he's like doubling a little. Okay. You're saying and accusing me of things that simply aren't true. Is that what they're not doing? I don't know. If I hear some bullshit, I'm not gonna go on a podcast and try to get clout from it, and then I get too much clout. I'm like, whoa, too much clout. You can do 10 minutes of searching to find the same conspiracy accusations about the K-pop industry. I have nothing against Jennie and brought up because of how wild it sounds. I don't know. It sounded like you wanted to chip in and give your piece really bad. But again, these things could be taken out of context, right? I'm not going to watch the whole clip. I don't think it's worth, but I don't even think it's available. That's the big problem. I don't even know where this podcast is. I'm not gonna give them the exposure that they so crave. There's ways to talk about this, right? Post the whole clip. If the context is so important, just post the whole clip. Post the part where you were talking about the context. You don't have it, right? Here. Wu-Tech, the guy that's on the podcast. Very easy to debunk the whole thing. Things will always be clipped out of context. As a content creator to you, things will always be clipped out of context. I could be canceled 5 times per stream based on the thing I said. Fucking post the context. Keep it exactly 8 times. Okay, maybe I wasn't counting. Post the fucking context. Like, don't put the burden on us. You're the one that has to make the apology. I have nothing against Jennie brought up because of how wild it sounds. If you want to have a meltdown every time someone criticizes the industry that signed your favorite celebrities to slave contract, yes, and go touch some fucking grass. Not all contracts are slave contracts. There are good contracts out there. You think Twice is sad that they all renewed together? They all came together and renewed? You think the whole industry is like all so awful? Why do you think so many people still support it? Because maybe it's not all awful, right? And that is a shitty defense. That is not even a great defense, right? And this is I'm not the drama frog. I'm not doubling down because I think these people are young people that are clout chasing because they decide to go with a podcast format. It pains me every time a small creator says, "I don't care about the views. I'm making it." Just shut the fuck up. The views is the only reason you're making the content in the first place. Otherwise, you wouldn't have posted on YouTube, a website that gets you views. You would have kept that shit in a Discord. You care about the views. You care about the clout. You're here chasing it. Fucking own up to it. Fucking admit it. I hate these spineless motherfuckers that pop up, say this shit, and then don't back it up. What's a better move? That long ass post or shit, my fault? They can't say shit, my fault, or else that's literally, they will get slammed with the defamation lawsuit. They will get slammed. Like, it's over, right? That's like admitting in court. They could apologize like, hey, in another way, but that is serious accusations. That's not like, oh, my bad, I slipped up, I called her ugly. Oops. I didn't mean she was ugly. I meant she's just not attractive for my taste. It's not one of those. This is a full defamation, slander, libel, whatever you want to call it. But this is a weak defense. If you want to have a meltdown every time someone criticizes the industry, you're not criticizing the industry from the clip that we saw. You're kind of just attacking the idols. You're literally helping the part of the industry that is bad. You're helping the part that allows people to attack. You're spreading baseless rumors, which a lot of websites already do. A lot of fandoms already do. That is the part of K-pop that I dislike. The part of K-pop that I do not want to perpetuate, right? If you watch my streams long enough, you know I don't do any of that shit. I don't, like, I'll laugh at like a meme or two, right? But I'm not, I don't really dive it. I don't do shipping, right? If I do, then oops, my bad. I don't do that. I don't really spread baseless rumors. When it comes to a lot of drama, I call that shit out. I'm like, this is not fucking worthy of drama. This is not even news. Someone wore a t-shirt. Big fucking whoop. It might offend some people, but it doesn't offend me. So I don't cover it. You guys don't come to me for that stuff, right? So I don't do it. But I at least understand the difference. And from covering K-pop like long enough, I understand what it's like, how certain words can be like understood. But this defense is not great. Okay. Wu-Tak and friends, your podcast, if this is truly the case, post the context. Post a clip before that says this one Reddit post was saying blah 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 blah, right? Don't make me go find your fucking podcast. I'm not giving you a fucking view, okay? Post the clip. That's your own defense. That's your way out of this. That is your golden ticket out of this. Just post the context. If there truly is one. If there isn't, you're fucked. That's all I'm saying. Just post the context, man. Just post the 10-second clip before this that says, we were reading Reddit posts and they were saying blah, blah, blah. That's how you do it. If you want to talk about a topic like this and say you were reading it somewhere, you heard it somewhere, do that. But whatever it is you're doing right now, you're digging a hole, man. You're digging a hole. And this might be more clout than you can chew, but maybe this is it. Maybe this is the end of your podcast, but I don't know. I feel like that all podcast shit. Every single statement he made in that paragraph alone, which he confirmed were merely rumors he had heard, provides sufficient grounds for a defamation lawsuit. He pawned on his own goal. You need to stop giving these losers a platform. Who cares if a bunch of bums with a microphone? A lot of people care. That's also another thing is people don't really have their own opinions. And as much as everyone screams, oh, we're individuals, a lot of people just want to look at a face on the screen and go, yeah, right? It feels good because then you guys don't have to do work, right? I say something that you agree with and you go, yeah. But sometimes on this very stream, you guys go, no, Unc, that's not really true. And I go, oh, is that the case? Sometimes I go, oh, is that the case? Other times I go, oh. But it's one of those things where people do care about what other people think. As much as we want to think that people don't care, right? Even your favorite K-pop idols, they're reading the comments. So that's why it's important to watch what you say. And people might go, oh, we were much like tougher. We had tougher skin like 20 years ago or whatever. That doesn't matter. Just because you had to go through bullshit doesn't mean other people do. You know? Be the change you want to be. Just because you were bullied as a kid doesn't give you the right to bully someone else. The cycle. It's a cycle. That way ever afters can purge from drama. Because otherwise it's like if it's all drama all the time, it's a miserable world. It's really rough, man. I go through it. This is probably my best behavior in terms of covering content that is drama related. Usually I'm just pissed off. I start jumping out of my chair. But it's because I had time to like stew on this and think about it. And I'm not coming at it reactionary, like more of a reactionary post, more of like I thought about it a little. So I had time to process my thoughts and I'm able to deliver you better content. I would say this is better content than me reacting. better content in the form that it's better for you. If I saw this for the first time, it would be more clippable. I would have a bigger reaction, big reacts, right? Here's a response from one of the female members on that podcast. Thanks for your concerns, y'all, but don't worry, I don't give a fuck about these crazy K-pop stans. Yeah, I feel like it's not just K-pop fans that are coming after you. It's like kind of like, look, I'm not saying early YouTube and like the earlier generation of content creators didn't do the same, but plenty of pushing down your own race/gender to prop yourself up has been done, right? Fun of their own cultures and stuff, but it's made fun of, right? This is just shitting on your, shitting on a culture, shitting on an industry to try to make yourself look better because of rumors that go around. Big yikes. The lawsuit is what she really needs to give a fuck about. Again, don't try to take this matter into your own hands. There are legal systems that will deal with this, right? Here's how I think it could go. If you reach out, harass them, you open yourself up to a lawsuit. As much as you want them to have a lawsuit, you kind of put yourself in the bad shoes, and then they look like victims. They become martyrs, and then the fucking alt-right is going to find these people and be like, oh, we're going to give you a platform. And they're going to have a bigger podcast. Let them be stupid. Let them make another episode of this. Let that blow up. And then IU and Jenny are going to go after them. There's a chance that they haven't even seen this. There's a good chance that they have, but there's a small chance that they haven't, right? So let them make another one. Let them dig themselves more, give them more evidence, and then they can sue them even better. Podcast creators are on another level of arrogance. It's one of those, like, they open their mouth and the brain closes and then words come out. Because it's one of those, I'm not saying I'm dumb, but sometimes it's hard to think, speak, same time. Podcast creator always speak, so maybe no think. I think that's the problem. Because you're just yapping. You're not thinking. And they want to seem like they know a lot, but literally sat there with her friends, made up blatant lies that can get them in legal trouble, but summed it up. It's okay. I'm an internet celeb. Yo are just stupid K-pop fans. Action have consequences, you dumb bitches. Damn, they snuck that last one in there, huh? K-pop says getting their called out for watching revenge porn. That podcast and everyone need to go like immediately. This isn't about K-pop. It's not okay regardless who they're talking about, even if they're not a celebrity. This is wrong. They're making rumors of sex trafficking and specifically targeting women to make them look bad. This is clearly a lie. They're making it up for attention. People, I'm just going to say, people have been canceled for less. People have been canceled for more. People just did not like this. I am with the majority this time. Like, sometimes I feel like people cancel things for small reasons. This is not a small reason. I think this is a big reason. I hope they don't go on another podcast and make up shit about people based off just show the context. If it truly is like, oh, we're taking this wrong, you're reading a Reddit post or something, show the context. But I don't know if there is one. If there is, just show it. And then that's your get out jail card for free every time. Which is why I preface everything. That way, if anyone ever comes after me, I have all my VODs. I can be like, you're stupid. She's the one that said black women have tight kitties on under that influence podcast. Yeah, how's under the influence podcast? Is it Asians? Under the influence show. Follow on TikTok. Yeah, how's that going? Yeah, great.